Something tell me I should have went upstairs and put on some shorts or something.
For what? It's gonna get cooler in the evening.
Cold. That's why. Now I'm hot.
No, you need to burn that out. You don't need to. Yeah, you need to. That's why I said get the hot shit.
Everybody tells Mike Cross what to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm stupid.
Yeah. Cause see that draft come and mix back in. You don't know what it means to me if you'll accept my love. I'll give you everything. Good morning or evening, friends. Here's your friendly announcer.
That's right.
I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. Could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay. Oh, we should come in with me singing, then I start talking about the story. Don't delay. Send yours in right away. Hate's going round and breaking many hearts. Love's in need of love today. Don't delay. The force of evil plans to make you its possession. And it will, if we let it, destroy everybody. Oh, nigga, we should come in like that with the interview. We be singing. Then we break it down. Oh, that's what I need that for? The force of evil plans to make you its possession. And it will, if we let it, destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. Oh, man, that's nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring to y'all a long friend of mine, my main man, Lenny. If any, this is Lenny. Now he's saying already. He didn't give me time yet.
Thrash. We just practice. Let's go. We practice.
You know how people change their name because I guess because they changed the weather changes. I'm gonna call him Lenny.
No, Thrash. The people don't know me by that.
What's up, Lenny? Nah, I'm gonna call you Thrash. I was getting to that.
I know.
Nah, Thrash.
I know.
So where did Thrash come from?
I told the girl that I was about to do some adult entertainment magazine, and she was like,
Lord.
well, the way you be thrashing my ass, your name need to be Thrash. I said, I like that. I'm gonna use that.
Oh, this loud enough? What about your level?
Perfect. Everything's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, I can. Okay, now I can hear myself and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe we gotta start from the top again. Wait a minute. I don't even know why, dude. I gotta move this over here. My first podcast, first interview, my buddy Lenny came through, even though I got a cold, so I'm gonna be coughing and taking all kinds of medicine and everything. I I know him as Lenny, if any, because that's what we used to call him, because he had plenty. But now they call him Thrash. So Thrash, all of a sudden his name is Thrash, and I'm trying to find out why. So I brought him on the podcast, man, the Music Recording Network. We blowing up. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and let's hear his story, because it's an amazing story. And it might have something to do with a little bit of baby oil. So how did you end up getting this name called Thrash, man? Let's start from right there.
The force of evil plans to make you its possession. And it will, if we let it, destroy everybody. Just wanted to give him a little something. No.
Okay.
I had a friend that I was banging at the time. And I said, I'm about to do some adult entertainment. She said, well, the way you be thrashing my ass, they need to call you Thrash. I said, I like that. I'm going to use that.
So she picked your name for you.
So she picked my name for me.
Oh, my gracious. This is going to be a long one for Mike Cross, y'all. It's going to be a long one, okay? All right, so we here today to talk about the adult entertainment, how you got into it.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Some of the people that so if I'm looking at Pornhub one day, I'm gonna see you up there maybe.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm on there. xvideos.com, Thrash.
Oh yeah,
Thrash
you
brick,
gotta see
Thrash,
the link.
Yeah, Thrash brick houses. We up on there. We representing.
Oh, okay, most definitely. Wow, this is all of a sudden it got warm in here. Nah, but so tell me a little. Let's start off with your music and everything from back in the day. Let's start off with that.
Well, this is taking me back to like when everything started. So, first of all, I was a musician, singer, songwriter, bass player, guitar, and I was doing my music thing in DC. I was making some noise, and I was dealing with two popular people in the industry and from the DC area. That was David Mays and Chucky Thompson. David was doing some really big things with the Source magazine. It was the Bible of hip hop in the industry. And Chucky Thompson, he was dealing with Mary J. Blige and Diddy. They came and got him when he was in the basement down in. So I was doing my thing. So I'm like, man, I was doing my thing. So
my bad. Go ahead.
So I'm like, I'm dealing with two of the top dudes in the game, and I'm doing my thing. So I used to always, say to Dave, hey Dave, I want to get, put some stuff together, and you can shoot it to some people, because everybody in the industry was coming through the Source office. Everybody from music, R&B,
we talking about
hip hop, the Source magazine, yeah, the rap magazine,
the Source magazine. Okay.
But every time I would suggest something, David would be kind of standoffish, or he'd make excuses about something. So this went on so often, like even my friends was like, well, what's going on with Dave? Why Dave ain't helping you doing nothing? I mean, you doing some things, you making some noise. And so we went up to, we went up to the Source. So we go up to the Source, and I'm in the office. So this dude comes in, bust up in the room and start making all demands. So I looked at my boy Dirt, who was up there with him as well. So I'm like, who the fuck is this albino ass motherfucker? He said, I'll tell you about this. I'll tell you about this later.
A little later.
So later he broke it down to me that basically this motherfucker Benzino from Boston had took over the motherfucking magazine.
This is the Benzino that been shooting staffs at Eminem. That Benzino.
Yeah.
He had something to do with the magazine, though, right?
He took over the magazine. Him and his boys took. Look.
How he take over the magazine? I don't understand.
This is a story that I was told that
check this out, y'all.
When Dave was doing this thing, he was up there by himself. So they came up and strong arm and put a gun to his head. He said, "You gonna be our light,"
Okay.
and basically just infiltrated and took over. The guy that was working with him, he ended up leaving the magazine. I guess they ran him out.
So he just strong armed his way in and just took over the magazine.
Just, no doubt.
Golly.
So I'm later hearing about this and I'm blown. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I can't believe this, but I'm like, okay, but it makes sense because every time I was trying to talk about getting my music up there and getting something going on, you know, it was like he wasn't hearing it. So I'm like, well, maybe he didn't want, you know, me or the rest of the cast to come up there to find out what was really going on up in Y. And I was like, wow. So you know, we was gonna send somebody up there to deal with it. You know, we was gonna send somebody up there to, you know, deal with the situation. But you know, after thinking about the situation and consulting, you know, we was like, you know, the dude's so soft. If the shit, you know, if the shit really get crazy, they put some pressure on him. He gonna snitch on all of us.
Right.
So you know
that's how Benzino ended up running the Source magazine.
Man, if dudes up in NY knew this, yeah, he just came in and just took over the joint.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, So that's what happened with that.
Okay.
And yeah, for the most part, that's what happened with that. And then, like I said, we was gonna send somebody, but you know, like my boy Ted was like, "Hey man, I'm glad the motherfucker chumping him because he ain't trying to fuck with you or trying to help you. So I'm glad the motherfucker."
So did you ever had any run-ins with Benzino?
No, I came up. I was up there with him. He knew who I was, and you know, he felt my presence. You know, when I was up there, you know, when we was at the what was that? The Source Awards up in L.A. Yeah, and all that. But you know, he was basically like, you know, with his crew, and you know.
So the magazine put the Source Awards on.
Right, okay, in New York and in LA at that time.
All right. So once you started doing your music and stuff, you went up to New York or whatever to the Source Awards?
No, I was still here in DC doing my thing, but you know, we would go up to the office. To the office. You know.
Handling some business and stuff.
And go up there, and everything. And then I was dealing with Chucky Thompson. Now Chucky was doing my music.
Oh, yeah, the producer.
Right, Chucky.
Rest in peace to Chucky.
Yeah, rest in peace to Chucky.
Yeah.
So Chucky,
he from DC area.
DC area, exactly. So Chucky was, a matter of fact, it was one of my singles, Stay With You a While, that that we mastered over at Funky Ned, bass player for Rare Essence house. Okay. So Chucky was doing this thing, and I believe Damon Hall had came to his basement, you know, over there by Howard, and then Puffy got word of it. Then he came through. So I remember we were working on one of my singles, and I came down to the studio, and everybody was all happy and talking and everything. So come to find out, well, Puffy had just signed him. So I was like, oh man, that's sweet. Going up there, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm doing my thing. Hey, you know. So, you know, he went up to NY, did his thing with Mary J. Blige, you know, did his thing. But then when he came back home, he was kind of, you know, acting standoffish.
Acting a little strange. He got brand new.
Yeah. You know, not getting in contact with people, not calling people back, not, you know. So, and I know some guys that was down that basement, man, you know, after a while, it got like kind of obvious, especially his main man, Chris, you know, who was another producer. And, you know, he kind of hurt like a lot of cats that was coming down there really dealing with him, you know, because they were like, well, damn, he ain't doing nothing for DC cats. And, you know, some people, you know, dudes feel some kind of way about that.
Right.
So,
but a lot of times, maybe they just didn't have the right sound.
Man,
because, you know, DC, all they got is that go-go sound.
Man, he had everything coming through that. I mean, coming through that studio. All kinds of dudes with all kinds of styles.
Okay.
You know,
all right. So it wasn't that.
No, it definitely
he just wasn't putting nobody on.
not at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So after that, I'm in the club scene, partying, dancing my ass off, house music and everything. So then I got into male dancing. So I got into the male dancing scene, and I was dancing at the male dancing clubs for the girls, and doing private parties, and we killing the game. So I was kind of depressed in my music thing. So my male dancing thing started taking off. So I was kind of living through my male dancing thing, getting the joy out of that I was wanting to get out of my music thing. So, we dancing at all the popular clubs. We killing the game. Me and my partner of mine, we started, partner of mine named Mike, we started together. His name was Black Panther. At the time, my name was Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Motherfucking wind.
Everybody got so many names.
Whirlwind. So, so we killing the game, doing the thing. So a partner of mine, at the time, the police test was coming out in the city. So a partner of mine was like, "Hey, give me a ride. I'm gonna go take the test at the academy." I said, "Cool." So I gave him a ride, and I pulled up, and then I'm seeing cats that I was, played football with. They going to take the test as well.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, damn, all these motherfuckers, that I know going to take the test, because I wasn't thinking about, So I said, fuck it, I'm a park, and I'm gonna go take the test too.
So you wasn't even planning on being a police officer? You just went up there and just
yeah. I was dropping another dude off.
Since I'm here, I might as well go take the police test. Right. Y'all hear this guy? Lee. Go ahead. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
So I end up taking the test and passing. So I was about, to go to the police academy.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Yeah. They wouldn't take me, y'all. They wouldn't take me, but maybe because I couldn't pass the test, maybe.
So,
all right.
So I get into the academy, and word around the academy got around that I was a male dancer.
What?
And they was gonna put me out.
Oh, they was gonna kick you out of the.
Yeah, they was gonna. Yeah. So. A female sergeant heard about it, and she was giving a party. So she came to me and basically said, "Look, you dance for my party, I'll take care of that."
What? Y'all hear this, right? What? Wait a minute. So if you done did something you had no business doing, if you know the right people, they can handle it for you. Y'all hear that? Sound like some baby oil to me, but go ahead.
Yeah. So I went and did the party, turned it out, and everything was taken care of. And matter of fact, I ended up dancing for two other cadets that were in the academy at that time.
In the academy and stuff, going through the academy. Hey, they want to party and have fun too, especially when they
knew about the work. They knew about the work.
Especially when they graduate, right? When they go through they want to party. People want to party when they graduate. So So let me ask you this: you ever dance with your full uniform on and taking it off at a party? You ain't never do that. Come on, man, that would have been the best.
I had these slick outfits. I found this designer that made all these slick outfits, man, to drive the girls crazy, man. So man, I was getting them slick, colorful outfits and everything. So so I rocked with that. So now, I'm on the department and I'm dancing. I'm doing little jobs here. I'm dancing for, some of the female officers, they need somebody to dance for their parties and everything. So after that, I got invited to dance at a swinger party.
Okay.
Warm the show up, open up the show. So I got into the swinger scene. So I went and did my thing. I danced. Then afterwards, I got into the party. So I was meeting guys who wanted guys to bang out their wives while they watch.
So that, wait a minute, that must be a thing.
Oh, no question. Well, marriages get bored. Some people want different things sometimes.
My marriage never been that boring that I want somebody else
well,
to.
everybody different. Everybody got their thing. So I was meeting dudes,
Hold up, man. My marriage never got that bored. I don't want no man touching my woman, dog. I can't see that.
Oh man, it's serious.
I can't
man.
see it.
What they say OJ was looking at. They say OJ was looking in the woods at Marcus Allen and Nicole Simpson.
What?
yeah. But anyway.
That's crazy, man.
So I got into that scene and doing a lot of swinger parties and started busting and hitting a lot of guys' wives while they watch. I had a guy up in Bethesda, a real estate dude, man. I go over there, man. He used to like for me to get there before he get there, and he used to like for me to
like he catch y'all in the act or something.
He like for me to be banging it real hard, and then he comes in, the door, and he
for
watches.
Real?
Oh man, this is serious, man.
Come on, man. You got to be making that.
Oh man.
But
look,
go ahead.
That dude was wild, man, because I remember one time. So he was like, "Could you come down the basement? I want to show you something." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Because like when I used to meet these couples,
right?
I used to always call my boy up and say, "Look, this the house that I'm going to, so some shit kick off.
Right,
know what the
right.
fuck."
That's what I was going to think, man. I'm like, dude.
So
having sex with my wife, bang, bang, bang. Like, man, this acting. Oh, I forgot we was acting. My bad. Buck out. Come on, dog.
So she was like, yeah, he want to show you some pictures down there. I said, fuck. So I go in. So we go down to his basement to his office. So he gets on the computer. So then he goes in the computer and typing some stuff. So then he turned the screen around. Man, it's hundreds of pictures of the husband sucking dudes' dicks, dudes coming in his face, coming in his ears.
Where is this at?
In his basement, in his office. Yeah. So I'm looking at the pictures, then I look at him. So he was like, do you think you could do that, to me? And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, well, I'm fucking the shit out of his wife because his wife fine as shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, no, that's not my lane. I'm not into that. But you mind if we go back upstairs and we finish playing with the wife? He was like, oh, sure.
Oh, he wanted you to do that to him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh man, it's all kinds out here, man. It is all kinds.
You know what? The more this P. Diddy stuff come out,
oh man,
the more I'm understanding that just like Busta Rhymes, man. I couldn't believe.
Yeah. It's a couple of them NY dudes got them, got them bones on them, yeah.
God dang, man.
Yeah.
When I heard about Busta Rhymes, now, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞, whatever. Ludacris, whatever.
Right.
Usher, okay, that's a given.
Right.
Even Justin Bieber, I'm sorry that you started off young, but what the hell?
Right.
But the thing that tripped me out is when you are straight up thug or perpetrating like you real hard, you can't put hard, thorough gangster man and gay. Them two things just don't go together.
Oh, you got them too.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know they went together.
Man, it's all kinds, man. It's all kinds, man.
I'm a nice guy. I love taking care of the women.
Right,
I like to open the doors for the women.
No motherfucking question.
And I like to look at a man open his own goddamn cotton picking door.
Yeah, man.
In fact, I'm glad they do the fist bump, cause I don't even want to touch your. I don't want to touch your hands.
Man. They out here, man. So then, like I'm saying, I was in that scene for a minute. So like now, back on the job, I had gotten a warehouse.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You was doing all this while you was a police officer?
Yeah, while I was on the yeah.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Right. So,
you was a police officer. Go ahead.
Right. So,
go ahead.
So now, I was going to I got a warehouse because I wanted to open up like a studio.
Mm-hmm.
And have music going on for the youngins,
right,
kids in the neighborhood and everything. So, I did that, but things were kind of going slow because I wanted to get my nonprofit status and everything,
Right.
and it would take a minute for all that. So I was like, well, I got the spot now. I'm gonna pay this rent. So a situation happened that gave me an idea to start doing private parties there, and that's in my one-man show and in my memoir, Penetrating the Business, on Amazon Kindle. I don't want to give it up. I want to save that for the readers. That's Penetrating the Business by Thrash on Amazon Kindle. So
okay, go ahead.
So I end up having like a parties like for co-workers and my friends, private. So I call it like two strippers, and man, that thing went from 2 strippers to 5 strippers to 10 strippers to 15 strippers to 20 strippers. Man, we had like 30 strippers in that joint and in this huge warehouse, killing the game. So we were having a ball, like maybe like I was doing it twice a week, and then we went to like 3 times a week. I mean the demand, So,
oh man,
man, I was having guys come to me. Hey man, my friend, she works, man, but she trying to make some money on the side. You mind if I bring her through, man? I was having all kinds of action coming through there. So that was going on. Now, Now my warehouse was about a half a mile from a strip spot.
Okay, yeah.
So,
man,
we killing the game, taking all of their clientele. So one night I was at the warehouse. One evening I was at the warehouse getting ready there with another partner of mine, and I get a knock on the door. So this dude knocks on the door. He say, "Well, look, man, I don't know you, and I don't think it's right, but the chick who running the girls at the strip joint down the street, she went to the council member and said you was running an illegal strip spot here."
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had a hater. So I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, thanks, man." So long story short. So my joint got raided.
Right. God dang.
I'm the police and they raid my joint.
You ain't get no inside drop, man, or something? Come on, man.
So, but it wasn't a raid, but they was concerned, so
they came over and checked you out, basically.
So I was like, ain't this a bitch? So
what they say, did they find it? They knew you was a police officer?
Everything was cool and everything. Because what had happened was I had told my sergeant, like, when the dude came to me, I told my sergeant that next day. So if anything kick off, I would have gave him fair warning that I had a spot, that I was having private parties, with friends and everything like that. So anyway, so that happened, and so I was fucked up. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? So I continued my parties. So,
God dang,
we continued the parties, and then like, I go into my one man show and into the book. So, but I don't want to give everything out. So anyway, I continued doing the parties. So then, the last night I go home, I go to sleep, wake up that morning, and then I wake up. I got like about 100 texts and on my phone. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Did the spot get caught on fire or something? So I see my cousin. So my cousin said, call me. So I called him. He said, man, look, they got you all on the news.
What?
I said, man, they got you all on the news. Illegal strip spot. So I usually take like 4 hours worth of leave before going into work. So I took leave that day, get some rest because I'd be up late at night from the party. So I go look
party so hard you can't go to work.
Man. So I look on the news. And they got me on the joint. They got the pictures of the warehouse.
On the news?
Oh God, I'm like, ain't this a bitch?
Oh, did they say police officer had
that? All that, man. All that. So man, I was the talk of the city.
Golly.
I was the talk of the city. So all that was going on. So I said, fuck it, I'm going on sick leave. I'm stressed out. So I went on stress leave. So I was like, man, I want to get out the city. So at this time, the Black Film Festival was happening in Miami.
Okay.
So I called my cousin. I said, "Look, hey man, let's get out of town. Let's go down to the Black Film Festival." So we went down to the Black Film Festival, and like the third day, it hit me. Because I was down at the Black Film Festival, and I was around producers, actors, athletes, musicians, everybody in the industry, and it had inspired me. All these cats in the industry that's they want to they doing their thing, up and coming actors, writers, and everything. So I'm like, man.
Let me ask you this. What'd you think about the Mike Tyson and Jake fight? Did you see it?
Man, Mike got him some cash, man. He needed some cash and got him some cash. And about to do it again. Yeah.
And he was letting people know, I do it again.
Oh man, he was holding back. He was holding back and everything. Yeah, that was a money grab. That was a money grab. No.
I kept saying, now his legs was moving real slow.
Yeah. Oh, I seen many times.
But on purpose.
Yeah.
I seen plenty of times he could have effed him up.
Yeah. So that was a money grab.
Then at the end, then Jake gonna sit there and start bowing way before the bell. And Tyson like, dude, if that was the top of the line Tyson, he would have been, as soon as you bowed, you would have been knocked out. Oh, my bad. I didn't even know you was, I didn't know you was bowing. Yeah. I didn't know you was bowing.
I think Holyfield trying to get him to go now for Holyfield Tyson 3. Yeah, I seen some stuff.
How old is Holyfield? Is
man,
he
both
old?
of them the same age, and he was at the fight too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something to think about, man. But all right, well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Where was that?
That's interesting.
Okay,
man.
yeah, so Black Film. Yeah, so
the Black Film Festival.
So I got inspired by that. So like the third day, me and my cousin we playing pool. So I say, listen, man, I'm not inspired to go back to a job. I said, I'm going to start me an adult entertainment magazine. And that's what I did.
Okay.
We came back, and see, I was still having parties. When all that went down, I just moved and got another warehouse, and I kept it moving. So I was getting all kind of new talent, girls from Baltimore, South Carolina, cats bringing them from everywhere, So I just started taking pictures before they danced, because it was a big booty magazine. It was called Brick House Magazine, and it was kind of like a version of Buttman magazine,
right?
With more like an urban big booty magazine. So I was taking pictures of the girls, getting content ready, and also about to do my own line of movies as well. So maybe 6 months after I came back and was getting content together for the magazine, I resigned from the job to do it full time. So after that, I was like, okay, well, if I'm doing an adult entertainment magazine, I need to go to the AVN in Vegas. That's the porn convention. So I got all my stuff ready to go up to the porn convention, and that was an experience by itself. Everybody in the adult entertainment, all the porn stars, female, male, the companies, everything's there. So you can go up there and just check out the scene. Deal with the companies. I was trying to get companies to take out ads in the magazines, and at the time,
right.
And I had planned for this too. This was the time when Lexington Steele, he was just getting his own line that he was putting out. So I was like, I want to go meet Lex and tell him I got a magazine. You can advertise in the magazine, and I'm also a stud. If you're looking for extra studs.
Is that what they call? That's what they call y'all,
extra
stud.
Dudes. Yeah, extra dudes in the game.
I'm
New
a stud.
Dudes in the game.
Nah,
So
I don't think I could be a stud.
yes, you could. They got all kinds, man. Yes, you could.
Not my kind. I'm shy.
They got a shy kind. Yeah, you might blow up. You might be the new thing, shy. I want that one with shy in it.
Yeah, I'm shy.
So
shy the 1 minute man.
hey, it works. So
all right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I got a cold, y'all.
Yeah. So we I went up to the convention and met up with Lex. and he was interested, you know, and he was looking for new cats. So we got up and everything. So I came back, and then he reached out to me about 2 weeks later, and brought me back up to L.A. to do some scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my, you know, introduction into it. So I mean, where we at?
Huh?
Where we at? How many minutes?
Oh, shoot, I don't know. I let it run for about an hour at least.
Oh, yeah,
We got at least another 30 minutes because it took us a minute to get started.
Yeah.
But
and you can edit, right? You can cut it.
we're gonna,
Cool. So now my first scene.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
My first scene. You know, my stuff was big booty girls because I'm into big booty, big thick, fat asses. You know, big hips.
Yeah.
You know, country. Them
Like
big,
them thunder thighs.
yeah.
When I was in high school, man, I used to like the thick girls, almost fat.
Oh yes.
If you was a skinny chick, man,
yeah.
boy, was
like
wrong.
I like them crazy fat, and then even teetering on a little bit too thick. You know what I'm saying? But
for real, with them big old titties.
Oh my, got to have them.
Them big old titties.
Oh man, them big old nipples. You know all that. I love it.
My man said one time, he said, I like them girls, them big titties. You got to put deodorant up under the titty. I said, what? You got to put deodorant, hold the titty up and put deodorant under the titty. I like them, boy.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
I'm glad somebody like them, boy.
Somebody got to do it, man. Somebody got to do it.
Watch out for the big girl.
Oh, man, watch out for them.
You like them big girls?
Oh, man, they got to be thick, man. Them country, them big thick. Oh, my God.
I like them thick like a Clydesdale.
Oh, no, Clydesdale. No question.
I like them like 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏.
Oh, man.
You not fat, but you over thick.
Oh, yeah, man. I love them.
But I don't like that. Well, anyway.
You don't like that what?
That clocky when they should be clunking
now,
together.
sometimes I like a little dent in the ass.
Yeah, all them dents all over the
couple,
craters.
Yeah, I like them dents. Like, oh my, yes.
Yeah,
that's all right. So,
but go ahead. I'm listening, man. God
so
damn, boy,
now, like I said, I'm like
about to spend the night with you tonight, man. I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight. Nah, but go ahead.
Get away from me. So anyway. So you know, I like thick girls. So I went up to do my first scene, and the scene I had to do was with a small frame chick. You know, like a grunge model. No ass.
They say the opposites like attract each other.
Well, yeah, but nah. Small little titties. So my first scene, you know, I had little complications because, you know, I had a minute, you know, getting hard because I'm like, I got to work with this. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, but, you know, like when in a game, that's really, when you're a performer, it's about really being prepared for, you know, whatever, you know, the scene, you know.
I do not understand that part, period.
Yeah, being prepared for whatever scene or shooting your own content where you're doing your own stuff and you know what you can do, which I like to do.
Right.
Because I know.
But with me, if it ain't ready to go, we ain't going.
Right. So
my bad. It's your fault, not mine.
Right. So then they, you got to wait for the guy to get hard, or you beat up or whatever. Wait for the Viagra's or whatever to kick in and everything. So, you know, that's, you know, part of the game. So that was my first experience, but I would shoot my own stuff. So, you know, the girls, man, I was getting the new thick talent. The new thick talent from Baltimore, DC, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I had some industry girls, Sarah J, big booty Sarah J. I did a scene with her, some other girls, but yeah.
So, but no matter what, any type of female, just not any type, as long as they're your type, I guess, what am I saying? That'll turn you on and you ready to roll. Me, I'm picky as hell.
Oh yeah. Well, I got my kind, and that's why, like, my magazine was Brick House Magazine, and my line was Brick House. So I was getting the kind of women that I like hitting, the thick ones.
I couldn't do that, man.
Now it's something. Now there are some slender girls that, because like I got a friend that I met at a swinger spot, and from time to time we hook up, and she's slim, but she got a certain kind of thing that I like. So it varies, you know what I'm saying. But I typically like thicker girls. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm different when it comes. Oh my God.
Them little small things I can't do.
Nah, well, I think I fall in love and get sexually aroused by a woman by her sex appeal, not even her body, and the way she speaks and the way she carries herself.
Okay.
Not the body.
Right.
But she can do all that and have this nasty looking body.
Right.
And it's just an off.
Right. Attitude could kill you. Right.
So yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But there's been times where I was like, God damn, she bad as I don't know what. And you have sex a couple of times, and next thing you know, I'm running away from her because her head ain't dead. You want me to? My cousin having a party. You coming? Mom, what?
Right.
What was that?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you heard me.
Right.
Right.
But I'm now like kinds. Like I'm now this is I'm kind of spoiled because I've been having so many swinger friends. Like when I go out to a party, a cabaret, a function, or whatever, I don't typically look for the single girl. I look for the couple who trying to play.
How can you tell the difference?
Well, it's a look, and it's a look. People who in the culture, I look for that wife and that husband who want that third wheel, that guy who want to watch another guy with his wife.
But how you can pick up on that from a person? I mean, like, go ahead.
Well, I mean, you can. Sometimes the guy sends his girl to dance with you. And then she said, "Oh, that's my husband over there." I say, "Oh, okay." And then, no, you good. And then y'all get to conversating, and then you find out she in the lifestyle and culture, and they won't play.
God, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I need to go to a club right now. Hey, baby, that's your wife, your husband. Y'all want to have a threesome, be some. What about? Okay, we just came from a restaurant.
Okay.
The tall guy,
right? The dude, right. You know what? It's a possibility. No.
Are they a couple, first of all?
It's a possibility because the dude left her there with us. Remember, did you catch that?
Yeah,
so
right.
So dude went out there to the car.
He was more into his car with that bad woman.
And he left her there with us.
Damn,
now, ain't no way.
I ain't even picked that up.
You ain't picked that up? Right.
No, because I was looking at the Corvette.
Right. I was looking at her.
I was looking
but
at
I
the
said,
Corvette.
nah, the dude seemed like a good dude. I said, I ain't even.
But see.
And then he could have been just testing us to see if we was going to go wetter. You know what I'm saying?
And
but you ain't checked that out?
Nah, because I kept trying to make sure I wasn't looking at her too much.
Tell the people that, we went to get something to eat. And
we went to get something to eat. And she was bad.
Yeah.
She was pretty.
Yeah. She was
and
tight.
I kept finding myself.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. I'm listening.
Right. But when he went out, he was like, I'll be right back. And then he out there with the car. And I'm like,
yeah, he was out there. He got a throwback Corvette.
It's all kinds of lifestyles and it's all kinds of ways of navigating how people navigate. You just got to know the window, see the window.
So you mean to tell me you got two dudes in there, you going to leave out to go to the Corvette and leave your girl in there. And he talking about I sell cars and
right.
Yeah, I've been working on this. My
but look,
baby right here.
The dude he joined your and no pun intended. We just talk about situations, dude. If you see this, look, we don't mean no harm or nothing.
No.
You seem like a good dude.
Yeah.
And we ain't talk about your number. We sometimes it work out like that.
Right.
So and then the husband will let the wife, introduce the situation.
They let the wife introduce
it. To make the
because
guy feel more comfortable. Because another dude, man, what the fuck is going on? But the wife will, the wife will make the situation comfortable.
Okay, you got a husband and wife.
Right.
So the husband want to get in bed with you too?
No, he want to watch.
He just want to sit back and watch.
He want to, because look, it typically.
That's Puffy like to do that.
Yeah. Many entertainers, musicians, basketball players, actors, I mean, this has been going on ever since the 70s. This ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. But like go ahead.
I cannot watch somebody else have sex with the woman I love.
But let me. Now, sometimes some people be like, now one couple that I dealt with, they caught each other cheating, and they was about to get a divorce. And they were about to get a divorce, but their neighbors were swingers. So their neighbors invited them to a party.
And they stayed together, and the neighbors got a divorce.
So they said, we was about to get a divorce. Because like sometimes I sit down, before, if I'm going to play with a wife, and she getting changed up, so I'll say to the husband, so how'd you get into the lifestyle and culture, So he said, yeah, we was about to get a divorce. We caught each other cheating, but
they caught each other cheating.
Yeah.
But they had a schedule. They had a schedule. The day is cheat day, honey. I'm gonna catch you. You gonna catch me? Yeah, you know what time, right?
Yeah,
leave the door open for me.
Exactly. So, yeah. So I mean, that's how it plays out. And then like you got some people be like, man, listen, I done fucked my wife 1,000 different times, and we done fucked all over. I'm tired. I need some new ass.
I hear that a
and
lot.
Baby, if you let me get some new ass, I'll let you get some new dick. And that's how it plays out. Oh, you like that, huh?
Wow. I mean, it's starting to make sense, to be honest.
Well, like another couple that,
I mean, what else they have to do?
Exactly.
I mean, we human.
Right.
We like sex.
Right. And then a lot of people
tired of each other.
Right. And then a lot of people they be like, "Damn, we don't want to fuck up the household. We making good money. We don't want to divorce."
Kids.
I know a guy right
equity.
now. I know a guy right now. He lives in the basement. He lives upstairs, and they the best of friends, but they go out and do their thing, but they don't bring nothing home. And they cool, cause he's like, man, I ain't going nowhere. I love my wife. She still love me, but I'm doing my thing, cause I need me some new ass. And so he stays in the basement. She's upstairs, and it works out. They don't fuck up the income, the household, and
these long marriages.
Yeah, man,
it's hard.
Yeah, man,
that's some hard mess to do.
Man, it's, I take my hat off to
him. And now that I'm up of age at 58. There is no way I could do 30 years with the same. God dang. Oh, my God.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then you do have people who love each other. Look, I love my wife. We play together. I remember I had one. I remember I had one couple. The wife said, now I'm taking off my clothes and shit. We all, we getting ready to get down. So she said, listen, I don't care how well you fuck me. I'm not leaving my husband. And I was like, wow. Because like,
God damn.
She told me that like before they had a guy who got it twisted. And he thought because he was coming over there hitting her, and the husband was watching, and it was all cool. He thought that he
gonna be the next.
Right. He coming and knocking on the door and all this so shit.
Excuse me.
No, we play together. We play together.
Yeah.
We play together. This motherfucker, he trying to come over there and get. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
Right.
We didn't schedule this. This ain't Friday.
So
my husband not even home.
Right.
Go back. Come back with my husband home.
Right.
I'll play that.
So she was like, listen. I don't care how well you fuck me. I'm not leaving my husband.
Wow.
I said, wow, that's real shit, and that's a beautiful thing. We're not
crazy.
fucking up the household, the income for some action.
So, getting back to this P. Diddy thing, him wanting to watch other men with big horses.
Well, I think with that's all a part of the getting information, getting evidence on people. You know what I'm saying? And it's all part
of who? Cassidy?
No, on all of the industry cats. He has evidence on everybody. Okay,
No, I'm not. Yeah. I know all that.
Right,
I feel that part.
It's a part of that play. We playing, it's all a part of the play.
I can't believe she did that, man. We looking back at some of the video footage.
Well, I mean, like you got a lot of girls eating pussy now. And girls get turned out by girls, strippers.
I don't blame the girls for wanting to eat pussy. I can clearly see.
No question.
I can see why.
No question. So
I can't see why they don't want. They
you
want to
can't-
suck a. I don't see why they want to do that because I don't want to do it. So
do what?
suck a dick.
No, you don't see why the girls want to do what?
I can see why they want to eat some pussy.
Right.
See, I can see that because I like pussy.
Right.
I can't see them wanting to suck a dick.
No, they a woman. They should want to suck a dick.
Yeah, you right.
Right. You can't see that. But
I can't see it.
Yeah. But we know that. Yeah.
Right. That's
yeah.
all I'm trying to say.
But like
Dude,
you can't. You
some dude
cannot.
told me, go ahead.
You can't look at women and you listen. It's a new breed of women.
Mhm.
They animals.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't. I mean, you got to expect, man. They out here doing it, man. A friend of mine, she said one of her girlfriends, her husband wouldn't fuck her in the butt, so she would meet up
The girlfriend said that.
to her other girlfriend. So she
You got a
would
number?
meet up. Right.
Go ahead.
So she would meet up with a girl. With a girl at the hotel, and she would bring a dildo and she would fucking ass. Because her husband wouldn't fucking ass. Yeah, man. It's everything out here. Everything.
I think I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the wrong. I need to get in the fucking business, man.
It's everything out here, man.
I'd be nervous as hell, but I gotta get used to it. You know, your first day on the job, you're nervous, right?
Yeah.
So that's to be expected.
Yeah. It's everything out here, man.
But that second day, George.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what else? What haven't we covered, man? So we touched on Chucky Thompson and
Well, check this out. The Diddy
go ahead.
thing. Let me tell you about the
Yeah.
Diddy thing. Maybe about what? This was about what? 2004, 5, 6.
Because I was telling some people about Diddy
No, check this out. So
and
my
Howard University. Go
my
ahead.
cousin, right? My cousin has a limousine service.
Right. There you go.
So he called me, and I was at my spot at the time.
Uh-huh.
So he said, "Man, guess what, man?" He said, "Man, I just picked up one of my friends. You know, she out there in the scene."
Mm-hmm.
She said she just came from the hotel with Diddy and Usher, and she watched Diddy hit Usher.
With his fist?
And I'm like,
boy.
what? I'm like, what? So it's crazy that all of this stuff is coming out. Now that rumor was floating around the DC area because the chick was a popular chick who used to, go to all the Mark Bonds parties, and she was a part. So
I said Mark Bond's name on the on one of the YouTube the videos talking about that's what I was going to say. Diddy was at Howard University.
Yeah.
And he was yipping and yelling and everything.
Yeah.
The radio station bought dirty vans, the vans that's wrapped with the radio station name on it.
Right.
No arm all on the tires and all that stuff.
Right.
So Puffy was mad and yelling and cussing and fussing and all this stuff.
Right.
And I made a reference to Mark Bonds. Mark Bonds used to do stuff like that.
Like what?
Yell and fuss at his, a tough boss to work for.
Right. Yeah. It's funny you said that because I know a guy who he's in the restaurant industry, and he was telling me like currently a lot of people in the industry don't like him because how he treat the
Mark
people.
Bonds?
Yeah. How he treat the bartenders, and I had no idea. I'm like, really? I'm like, he was like, yeah, a lot of people in the industry, he got a bad rep. But I didn't know. I'm like, wow, that was news to me.
When he was running Club Love, and we did a concert down there, and I was with the sound company.
Right.
Because I've dealt with him a couple of times.
Right.
And dude, because he does the catering side of the stuff.
Right.
And at the end of the party, he would give big old tubs of curry chicken and everything.
Right.
I thought, this is my man.
Right.
I ain't have to eat for a whole week. I couldn't even eat all the chicken and get bad before you can eat it all.
Right.
I thought he was cool until we was late for that show.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped in the truck. Let me show y'all how to do it. He said, man, don't let him drive that truck. I'm like, well, you better tell him to stop then, because I wasn't going to tell him. Right. He was ripping.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, if he jumps in the truck and he crashes the truck, that's on the truck owner and him.
Right.
They're going to ask me, well, how you get in the truck? I let him. nephew.
Right.
I got out. I opened the door to see if I can make it turn that corner, and he jumped in the truck, and he the one moved the truck.
Right. Right.
I ain't gonna sit. Y'all,
Right.
y'all stupid.
Right. Right.
I ain't going. Nah,
Right.
dog. He was ripping.
Right. Well, they say, you know, just like Puffy got his name from his mother, because they say, you know, every time he get mad, he puff all up. That's why. That's what she named him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, check
But he
this
used
out.
to puff up on a lot of girls. I noticed in that.
Yeah, soft. Yeah.
He ain't puff up on no big
dude,
dudes.
Yeah.
And the bodyguard said that.
Right,
All
yeah.
the bodyguards said that part.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You know, it's I caught this.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it came out, that guy Gene Deal, he was saying that he was about to go at Puffy because Puffy was about to hit his mother.
Yep. And on the other one.
But something later came out that I heard that made sense.
No, he said
Dapper Dan said, I grew up with his mother and his father, and that ain't his mother.
yeah.
His mother's dead. That may be his sister. I said, oh, okay, that explains that, because if that ain't his mother, he know that's really my aunt. You know, I'll raise my hand at you. You know, that's not really his mother, because I was fucked up to hear that about his mother. But then that later came out.
That started coming out after we started hearing about the threesomes.
Right. But I mean, come on, Hollywood, man, come on. Just like
yeah.
Lucille Ball said, I saw Lucille Ball said, I saw Sammy Davis Jr. and all them in the orgy. I mean, that's Hollywood. That ain't, you know. I mean, what Jada and Will, you know what I'm saying? You know. You know, and Sting, you know, I mean, you know, in the entertainment business, you know, that's a given. Yeah, it's happening, Slim.
I mean, you bored. Dude, see, we can't understand because we don't have any boredom.
Right. Well, I do because, like, after, like.
We don't have no boredom. I do. I ain't even make my point yet. He cut me off. So I do. Go ahead.
Just like when I meet somebody and I after the third time, I'm bored. I need another
then you
thrill.
move on to something else.
Yeah. I need another thrill.
So you're not bored.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They done moved on. Now let me try a man.
Yeah.
Well, then I done had all the men. Let me try some animals. And I had all the animals. Well, let me try some family members.
Okay, so now with that, like, that thing is like, they say it's a ritual.
That last one left a taste in my mouth. Family member.
They say it's an entertainment ritual.
Right. So they want to get deeper into this ritual.
Right. What they say what happens is you about to blow up. You about to go all the way up. But we got to do this ritual with you, so we got to have that secret on you that you won't reveal the secrets on us. So they got to
even exchange.
Right. So you got to, you know, and
you got to drop on us. We got to drop on you.
Right. And you got to do it. It's a ritual. They got to do it yearly.
Ronnie Bo. We're gonna interview Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo is talking about a lot of the stuff that R. Kelly. He was locked up with R. Kelly.
Okay.
And R. Kelly is talking a lot of stuff about just how you're talking it.
Right.
And it's almost like, dude, you made it this far. You want to go further?
Right.
You got to do this so you can, like, man, he was almost saying it, and I can almost imagine it in my mind. Like, R. Kelly got caught on video peeing on that girl.
Right.
He was out of his mind on some type of horse tranquilizer. Who knows what kind of drugs he on?
Or he was around a little. Check this out. He was around a grown little girl that was out there, because there's a lot of them out there, and a lot of girls bring little younger girl, like at the strip club when the stripper get old and everybody done had their way with her.
Mm-hmm.
The only way she can stay there is by bringing somebody new there for the club. A lot of times, they be bringing younger girls there.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So now you got somebody that's a runaway or somebody that's out in the streets. Now they out there in the world. You see what I'm saying? Now they out there in the grown world.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, you know, So it could be a situation like that where you around a grown little girl
But what I'm saying is,
and don't even know it.
𝗟𝗏𝗡 is peeing on the girl.
And you got that lifestyle that's out here because that's in the BDSM Dom sub culture, and you got a lot of that out there. It's about peeing on me. So
that's crazy.
The whips and the duct tape and the rope. You know what I'm saying? That's a culture too. So you got people who bred it and been taught that. Yeah. Who into that. And groomed at a young age.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the swings.
Right. Yeah. And then you got
piercing.
you got gay girls turning young girls out now. That's at an all-time high. You got lesbians turning out young girls. They becoming their sugar mamas. They befriending them. I'm getting you outfits. I'm getting you this. I had a friend that I was dealing with. Now I later found out.
Like 50 Cent say, "Come on, I'll take you shopping." What that nigga say to me?
Right. But check this out. She was from North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she came down here and she was staying with the woman of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So she said the woman started getting in her bed with her. The older woman started getting in the bed with her because she was staying with her. And then the older woman was like, and if you say something, I'ma turn this all the way around on you, and your ass gonna be going back to North Carolina.
Wow.
So you got older women. That's the elephant in the room. That's the elephant in the room. That conversation.
Back in my studio days, there was a dyke girl, and she used to come but she had some bad girls with her all the time.
And they simps. They listen, dudes. They simps. They bind.
But the whole time, she thought that I didn't know that she was dating them girls.
Right. Yeah.
And she said, "I ain't think you knew." And I got a manager that got a gay daughter.
Right.
I mean, what I supposed to say?
Right.
I know your daughter gay?
Right.
And now this is the opposite. The whole time, I'm pretty sure you know your daughter gay.
Right.
How I'm going to tell you? I know the streets. And she telling me, she called me one day and said, "Oh, my God, Mike, I just found out that my daughter likes other girls."
These dudes.
And I'm saying to myself, I said, I been knew that.
But check this out.
So she mad at me saying, "Why you ain't tell me?"
These dudes who got these daughters that play basketball, I be telling dudes, man, you sending them into the lesbian cesspool. Man, them girls be coming after them girls be, dudes who play ball and maybe they had a daughter. So now he pushing his daughter to play basketball, but that's
But she not gay.
She not gay, but you sending her into
right. I understand that. But if she tells it,
but you sending her into a majority lesbian basketball gay culture, then they turn them young girls because they are very aggressive and they coming at them. So wait a minute. So if you naive, you sending your daughter not even knowing that, man, these girls is coming, or the coach.
I used to work with a lady, and she was a female basketball player, and she was good. Very good. And she was married to a man. She said, "I ain't had no problems." She said, "Everybody think I'm gay." And I thought she was gay, because the way she carries, we armed security guards.
Right.
She shoot better than half of them and take some dudes down.
Right.
That's your brother? That's my husband.
Right.
Hey, baby.
Well, no, you have the straight girls, but the majority, they pushing up.
He come to pick her up. I said, "Hey, everybody think that. Everybody think I'm gay." Right. So then when he opened the door, "Come on, honey, you can get in the car." No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Nah. Nicky, he all right. He was cool. I'm just playing. Bullshit. I bullshitting. Nah, that would have been fun. That would have been a twist right deep. Like,
exactly.
Oh, so it's
right.
Will and Jada.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah. You got to watch these girls, man, sending them in these sports.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you find out your little girl, like another friend of mine, his little daughter came home. I don't know if I like girls or boys, because the little lesbians aggressively coming at her. Coming.
A female?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a daughter and playing sports, and then the daughter comes home. I don't know if like girls or boys? Because them girls pressing her.
Well, shoot, she.
You know what I'm saying?
Golly,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah, man. So yeah.
What you think about Puffy twins?
Man,
That's hard. There's no way in the world.
It's something that they lost their mother like that, and you know, but you know, just like they say, you know, the mother, you know, she played with the girl.
What I wonder what it feels like. Not any other family member. I'm talking about sons and daughters. To hear all this stuff about your father and your mother's already gone and you done heard that stuff.
Yeah.
Now they got him in jail.
Yeah.
And Dad, but Dad, what about all these? You heard the AI? That was an AI joint.
Right.
What about all these lawsuits? Don't worry about them.
Right.
120? Goddamn, where are you going?
Well, the sons know because the sons was at the parties playing too.
Right.
You know, they know. The little girls, you know.
They all know,
Yeah,
but everybody
yeah.
we gonna keep our we got a trick up our sleeve.
Exactly.
No, nigga, God dang.
Yeah.
Nah, dog. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me
Yeah.
you are in jail and they won't let you out on bail?
Yeah.
And you still sticking to your story?
Yeah, man.
Dad, you still sticking to your story?
Yeah.
You great. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They done took the jet. You told me you were gonna turn yourself in.
Yeah.
They done lock your tail down. And now here come another little kid saying something about you.
Yeah.
And they all lying?
Yeah. Hell of a thing, man. Hell of a thing.
Damn, Dad, you got a lot of motherfuckers lying on you.
Yeah, man. Hell of a thing.
I mean, it ain't funny, man. It ain't funny, but imagine them. Imagine, man. I feel so sorry. Shame on you, Puffy, man. Shame on you. It comes a time in your life where you got to stop wanting and you have to live for somebody else. There's been plenty of times my nephew wanted to do something. He came to work with me, slowing me down. I have to get up early to make sure we both up. I got to make sure I make my food, make both of us food.
Right.
If he leave the food, I see him left the food. So now I got to teach him a lesson.
Right.
This time I'm going to buy you some food. But if you leave it again, we ain't eating.
Man, dude had a 25, 30-year run of navigating how he been navigating. I mean, I'm sure he never thought.
Son is 30 years old.
Yeah, I'm sure he never thought that, you know, this would come down like this. But, I mean, that's, you know.
Who, Puffy?
Yeah, I mean.
He knew this was coming. He knew this.
Not like this.
He knew this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
He had to know. You know why?
Okay.
Because I started looking back on more and more of those interviews, and I can clearly see he high.
He high?
Why
he
talking to Ellen the Great.
That.
He high.
Yeah,
and the people interview him knowing he high.
Yeah. But that's the industry.
They saw
everybody
him lose
high.
control. Right.
Everybody high.
Your slip's showing a little bit there, Puffy.
Yeah.
Your slip's showing a little bit.
Yeah, but like you say, you know, when that girl, you know, came at him and that happened, that broke the straw. Then everybody just came down. And then,
you ever hear somebody say that to somebody?
What?
Your slip's showing a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, people done check them, but like I'm saying, when you navigating at that level, at the height of the industry, man, that's how we do things here. Until something like this comes down. Yeah.
Oh man, they had me fooled. I kept trying to figure out how to somebody like a Rick Ross get that big in the music industry.
Yeah.
How does somebody call themselves 2 Chainz and a young thug? They ain't got no talent. They ain't got no talent to sell no records like that.
They go through the ritual. That's why I love being independent.
Come find out they all been bending over. Got to be more careful. I never thought
gone
that.
Through the ritual,
Look,
man.
You see the book?
Yeah.
I still haven't even wrote. I read 1 page so far.
Man.
I'm scared to read the book.
And speaking of books, Penetrating the Business on Amazon Kindle by Thrash. If you think that's something, check that out.
Yeah. I cannot believe this, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got an hour now. What you think? You ready to close up or you wanna?
Yeah. So
What you want to close with?
So stay tuned. You could check me out on Instagram 23 Thrash group Thrash Culture 23 or on X Thrash Online. Be on the lookout for the one man show coming in your town, the club spot, cigar spot.
Yeah, the one man show. What's the one man show?
The one man show is my one man show from the memoir, where I'm talking about the whole experience from the memoir penetrating the industry, penetrating the business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. My main man. What's your new name again?
Oh, come on, man.
How many new names?
Performance name Thrash.
Thrash.
Thanks for having me.
Get that thing of Thrash. Hey, y'all heard it from Thrash on the Music Recording Network.
Also, swinger couples, any big booty girls want to come into the industry.
Watch out, then now.
Hit me up at Thrash Culture 23 or Thrash Online.
Right.
On X.
And if you want to practice before you get to them, come give me a call. I'll let you know if you okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll be nice. I'm the nice one. I go easy on you. Because I'm scared my damn self. Hey, look here, man. We're going to get on up out of here, man. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so.
Peace.
Take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so.
Oh, that echo
Peace out.
Vicious. That echo is vicious.
They don't like the echo no more, man.
I like that
when
echo.
It's something serious.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so put podcast with Thrash. Change that podcast with Thrash.
Yeah, he put that up there.
Who?
To hear. That's on the live. See this, this guy right here?
Oh, okay.
That's just the live stream.
Gotcha. Oh,
yeah.
we was on live?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Why you say that?
So this was before you edited?
No, we just on live. We just got a live channel. We just practice on and stuff.
Okay.
Why, you didn't want to be on live?
How many people? I didn't know. How many people was on?
See that number right there?
That's fucked up. 5 watching?
Yeah,
okay.
It was 11.
Right.
I thought we was on to something.
Okay. But no, it's the time of day. What time of day is it?
Okay, that's what you want to call it? Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's the time of day. You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. It's the time of day. Yeah. Around this time of day.
Yeah. Around 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. People at work.
Okay. But when I'm on here and when I'm talking about stuff, it'd be about 60, 70 people. Okay, cool. Yeah. So the time of day, title, if that's the one you want to go with, okay.
But see, no, the title is fucked up.
Everybody want to tell me how to do this, okay.
Because he didn't know, y'all just did this out of the spur, but you got to put the correct title. Sex with Thrash. That's going to get a motherfucker. Don't nobody know me. So it should have been Sex with Thrash.
Well, you definitely going to get the title.
Yeah. Sex Talk with Thrash. Mm-hmm. About Diddy, Source Magazine, Benzino. The adult entertainment industry. Let me see. Did I want to put something else? I wonder should I talk about the Tyler Perry shit?
Why the
about him stealing my for all the Queen's men.
For all the Queen's men.
Should I put that? Should I talk about that?
That's up to you, cuz. That's your joint. I think. Oh, there we go. Why this thing ain't small? I guess it is getting smaller.
Outside.
Oh, shoot. Shit. Oh. No wonder why Michael. Oh, boy. You think I should move those keyboards when we doing a podcast, or you think they're not in the way?
Yeah. It was cool because it was just me here. But yeah, if you get other people, you might a little bit more.
Yeah, because them keyboards sitting there.
Podcast with Thrash. Let me see. Podcast. That title. Let me see. Podcast. Sex Talk with Thrash. Podcast Sex Talk with Thrash.
Yeah, whenever you get the title together, we'll
Okay,
put all
I can
that
do
on
that
the.
anytime.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is just for the live.
Okay, cool.
You know, that's all. We don't care. That channel right there only got 3,000 subscribers.
Okay.
That
you got
joint
different
only
channels?
I got 3 channels. My guy. Yeah. Man,
Let's check it out. See what it looks like.
yeah, it's saving now. Okay. So now we this is what we recorded right here. Oh, we can get rid of this. See, what we do is we really don't need what is here. We just want this one, which is, so this will be your podcast right here. You know, and we can actually go big like that. You know, and kind of
Get that door open.
yeah.
Oh man, that's nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring to y'all a long friend of mine, my main man, Lenny. If any, this is Lenny. Now he's saying already. He didn't give me time yet.
Trash. We just practice. Let's go. We practice.
You know how people change their name because I guess because they change the weather changes. I'm gonna call him Lenny.
Oh, Thrash. The people don't know me by that.
He said the people don't know you by that. What's up, Lenny? No, I'm gonna call you
by
Thrash.
no
I was getting to that.
I know.
Nah, Thrash.
I know.
Yeah. So where did Thrash come? What I can do is just drop it all down and send it to you. You come over, edit it. The editing is a mother.
We're cool. How many? We take about a day to edit. Come over and.
It all depends on how much drops you want to put in there, crossfades and all that type of stuff.
Okay, cool.
You know,
I told the girl that I was about to do some adult entertainment magazine, and she was like,
Lord.
"Well, the way you be thrashing my ass, your name need to be Thrash." I said, "I like that. I'm gonna use that."
Oh, is this loud enough? What about your levels?
Perfect. Everything's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Checking levels.
All right. Yeah, I can. Okay, now I can hear myself and maybe we gotta start from the top again. Wait a minute. I don't even know why, dude. I gotta move this over here. My first podcast, first interview. So we can start about right there. Right. My buddy Lenny came through, even though I got a cold, so I'm gonna be called. My first. Yeah. So this is one edit already. Look at all that we cutting out. It's my tail.
Because it was just over an hour, right? For 8 seconds.
Yeah, it's my first podcast, first interview. How long did you want it to be? My buddy Lenny came through, even though I got a cold, so I'm gonna be coughing and taking all kinds of medicine and everything. I know him as Lenny, if any, because that's what we used to call him, because he had plenty. But now they call him Thrash. So Thrash, all of a sudden his name is Thrash, and I'm trying to find out. What camera? Oh. Yeah, well, damn, dude, you act like we great go to the Hollywood with this shit. Yeah, this your very first one. You think people hit home runs with their very first one, or they practice and practice till they get it back? Everybody do this.
Now
Everybody do
why?
the same thing. This is an amateur move. Amateurs don't even want to. They just want to hit a home run over the sit in the chair, and I'm the man. Now I was gonna show you something. Like we can go right here. I mean, this is just some of the stuff that the software can do. We can do an action, and actually, I'll make this smaller. And oh shoot, let's cut it. We cut it first, and then we do this action. I seen a lady do this on her camera. I mean, on her show, so we can kind of like zoom into you.
No, it's fine. Open.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
God,
Open.
here we go. You don't even want to. You don't even want to look.
Go ahead.
You don't even want to. You can zoom into you, and then it'll jump. I mean, just you need some camera movement. If you don't, that's fine. Well, maybe you don't.
And I'm trying to find out why. So I brought him on the podcast, man, the Music Recording Network.
Then it'll go back to normal. You know.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know.
His
but
name is
to hear
Thrash,
this stuff to
and
hear, though.
I'm trying to find out why. So I brought him on the podcast, man, the Music Recording Network. We blowing up. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and let's hear his story because it's an amazing story. And it might have something to do with a little bit of baby oil. So, so how did you end up getting this name called Thrash, man? Let's start from right there.
The force of evil plans
Hey.
to make you its possession. And it will if we let it destroy everybody. Just wanted to give him a little something. Give him no,
yeah.
Okay.
I had a friend that I was banging.
I do a just so you can get a idea. Man, we had a folder and everything for. Then I upload it to the channel and send you the link so you'll see it and go through the whole thing. Studio intro, sister backup, God speaks. Oh man, we can definitely get rid of that. All Canon client. Let's go. I think client. No. What'd you call this? Trash. Or is it
This is trash.
trash? Like a trash can? Thrash. There you go. Now 1 hour. Look, 1 hour and 7 minutes to save.
Huh?
Mhm.
Save.
Yeah. How long you thought it was gonna take for an hour podcast?
We probably it might be about 45 minutes. It might be about 45 minutes after we cut it down and edit it.
Yeah. But a video for an hour long video, how long you think it should take to save?
Well, I don't know. It depends on the
Right.
the engine you got or whatever.
Processing.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, evidently, sorry that processor we got ain't no goddamn.
But we could change the titles when we come back and edit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything can be changed. You know, you do the
We
title.
got to put the sex. We got to let them know we talk about sex. Who the fuck is Thrash? Sex talk with Thrash. Oh, he talking about sex. Who is this nigga?
Yeah, but you looking at it, that's the, oh.
Yeah.
That remind me, I'm still alive. Oh. My man said, don't you know I'm...
Love and need. Love on that.